Hello people, my name is Chase McAwesome, and here is a battle from Rattata for Uber, battling Joey. Yeah, I'm guest narrating it. My name's Chase. I play Pokemon, and I do some graphics and stuff, and I also do playthroughs. So, yeah, if you want to go check me out, my link will be in the little box that you're supposed to open on your birthday. So yeah, this is a battle versus Joey. This looks like OU because black and white is like, it's just OU, I guess. And he sends in his Infernape, and Joey sends out his Dragonite. And then he goes for the U-turn, not wanting to set up rocks, I guess. But then I see the Life Orb, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's Life Orb Infernape as a lead. So he goes into his Mence, predicting the Earthquake, gets the Intimidate off, so Dragonite won't be able to do anything to him. And he predicts the Earthquake right. Dragonite goes for the Extreme Speed. I'm not sure why, but Salamence goes for the Dragon Dance. And that's great, because now he's at +1 attack and speed. So he goes into his Glasgow, and Mence goes for the Outrage. And that almost takes it out, and Gliscor is one of the best defensive walls I know. So yeah, it gets owned in the face because Mence. So yeah, he does take some Life Orb, and he gets the 2-turn Confusion, which kind of sucks. But he goes to the Extreme Speed, that Dragonite, that is, and Mence lives it at 5 HP. Is confused, but breaks through the confusion and goes for the Outrage and takes out that Dragonite. So the 2-turn confusion really didn't matter in the long run. But he is gonna kill himself due to Life Orb. So Infernape comes back in and switches back out because he sees the Shaman S, predicts the Earth power right here, and goes into his Burungaru to take that very nicely. Burungaru does get some lefties, and Shaman S just goes to the Seed Flare and tanks that Burungaru. I have no idea why he didn't switch out. I don't know, maybe just predicting a prediction or something. But anyways, he goes into his Latias, and Zuruzukin comes out. Latias is like, Draco Meteor! Zuruzukin's like, I'll take that. And he does take that, and he lives at more than half, which is just like boss. So yeah, Zuruzukin is like boss, and Terrakion comes out, and he's like, Herpaderp. Zuruzukin's like, GTFO, and he goes for the Drain Punch, and he gets a crit, and it wipes out all of its HP. And Zuruzukin gets all of its health back, which is just like, whoa. So he goes for the Overheat, which is kind of weird considering you already saw the specially defensive side of it, considering, Latios. He goes for the Drain Punch, and that's a solid hit right there. It's gonna bring Zuruzukin to more than half. So, yeah, that sucks. But anyways, he sends in his Shaman S, and now he goes for the close combat, which I found kind of weird. Should have just gone for the CC and then the Overheat. But, no worries. He goes into his Nitori, and this is what I was saying. He should have just gone into his Nitori, predicting the Seed Flare anyways. But I guess, he thought Shaman S was maybe Specs or something, or I don't know. So, Shaman S gets withdrawn, and Zuruzukin comes out yet again. Nitori is able to set up some rocks, so that when Shaman S comes out, it'll be damaged. So, Bulk Up from the Zuruzukin, so that's +1 attack, +1 defense, and Nitori's just gonna set up some spikes, knowing that Zuruzukin can't really do that much to it. It'll take a couple of times from Zuruzukin to bulk up. And he goes for the crunch, which I found kind of weird, because now he's going to get hit by Steel Thorns, and Notori's just going to go for a Gyro Ball, and I think that did more than the crunch did, and I guess that was a misclick or something. But he goes for the bulk up yet again, and Notori's just going to be bossing. He's just going to go for the Gyro Ball, and it's going to take out a little more of his health. So Notori's just bossing. He's like, I'm almost at full HP, and Zuruzukin is going to go for the Drain Punch. That is going to do an obscenely amount of damage. That's going to do way over 2/3. And he's going to get hit by Steel Thorns, but he's still going to gain back a ton of HP. So he goes for the Gyro Ball yet again. Doesn't do much, but I mean, it's ticking off some of its health. And I'm thinking Notori's going to want to switch. So it doesn't? I don't know. He goes for the bulk up again. And Notori just goes for the Power Whip. And that still doesn't do anything either way. So yeah. Zuruzukin just goes for the rest. And right now I'm just thinking, oh shh. He's at +3 attack, +3 defense. And I know it's super sized, especially defense and HP. So Zuruzukin is just going to tank everything right now, because it has rest and sleeping. So Infernape comes in, and he gets his Shed Skin, which is like freaking amazing. What a good ability for Zuruzukin. He goes with an Overheat again. I guess thinking that Overheat will do more than close combat right now, but Overheat gets a crit. And, yeah, Zuruzukin still lives it because Zuruzukin is boss. And he gets the crit, which is kinda lousy because it didn't matter. And, yeah, Zuruzukin's just bossing. And Latias comes in, and Latias is like, Draco Meteor! And Zuruzukin's like, noes! But Zuruzukin gets taken out. That kinda sucks, but it was a great poke either way. So Roscoe, the Manaphy, comes in, and he switches out into his Notori, and gets the +3 with the Tail Glow, which is like, oh and it's super dangerous with the Tail Glow, so that really sucks. So Roscoe uses the Ice Beam, and doesn't even take Notori out, which is just like, Notori is just amazing. And he gets to the Power Whip, and that almost takes Manaphy out. So, god damn. Both like almost killing each other. Just don't kill each other, okay? Violence is not the answer. Except in Pokemon, in which case, it is always the answer. But yeah, Latias comes back in, and Latias is like, I'm scarfed! And he goes for the Thunderbolt, and that'll take Manaphy out. So that is great, and he goes into a Shamaness, Joey that is, and it gets hit by rocks, and it does die, but he goes for the Thunderbolt, and that'll take out the little flower. So Shofu comes in, which is like this Hihidaruma, which is kinda boss, and Latias is like, Thunderbolt, because I'm scarfed. And so Shofu uses U-turn, or Joey uses U-turn, and that does a crap load, and it doesn't kill, and Latias is like, Thunderbolt, because I'm scarfed, and he takes him out. So Rig, comment, sub, check me out, I'll see you guys later.